Welcome to Gainesville, Florida, and the swamp, where, as they like to say here, only the Gators come out alive. This place is cranked up and ready for a big game today. This is not a normal matchup. Two teams ranked in the top 10, colliding right here in the middle of the season, trying to make a strong statement. Big playoff implications. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the Florida Gators. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. And the Ducks will kick it away to start us off. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Going to be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
Oh, Chris, you think about over the years with the Gators and their offense, it's always about Steve Spurrier and spreading it out and fun and gun and attacking downfield. I think these great Gator teams, they have an ability to do what we just saw right here. Pick up a first down on the ground, relying on that offensive line and their running back.
Grab behind the line. It's Wade. That's a strong stiff arm. And they get him down after the completion.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
And they'll use the ground game here. Now test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Crucial 3rd down play right here. Quarterback drops back. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And wow, listen Listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Oh, what a move. Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks.
Well, nice job here by this back picking up a first down and living up to the legacy that they have in Eugene. There have been so many good backs. I mean, the list goes on and on, but right off the top of my head, you got to start with Kenyon Barner and Michael James and throw in DeAnthony Thomas.
They'll take a deep shot here. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, Ducks. It was a foot race, and he won it.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Gators offense retakes the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, move right down the field for a touchdown. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Short connection to the tight end here.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Pass caught, second down now. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And he's got his man open downfield. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? On the ground, it's Wade. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Can he take it all the way? Inside the 30. Inside the 10. Gonna take it all the way in. Pick six. Touchdown, Oregon. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kirk.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick six. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
And the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
There's the handoff. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
It's a quick grab. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, and it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Took contact on the throw. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked. The Gators will line up to punt it away. And we'll see what he can do on the return. Coverage team gets him down, and that'll do it for the first period. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Makes it 2nd and medium. The defense with more pre-snap movement. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Quick pressure. They've got him down for a sack.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
Now the offense faces 3rd and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? And the quarterback dropping back. He stays alive. Going for a big play downfield. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. And he steps out, but that's the takeaway this defense was looking for.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, and that is a big-time play.
Play action here on 1st down. Makes a quick grab. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
He'll toss it to the back. Finds room at the 30. Tackled, but not before picking up big yards and a first down. Defense couldn't stop the option that time.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Oh, it's dropped off the tip by the defense there. He's going to bring up 2nd down.
Well, this is just an outstanding job by this defender being in phase against this receiver and being able to tip that ball away. He actually tips it up into the air. The offense catches a break that ball is not intercepted.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Ball handed to the running back. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a 1st and goal from the 10.
Well, you talk about a huge conversion. That's 3rd and long. It doesn't matter for these guys. They just keep going about their business. Great connection between this quarterback and receiver on that one, and now they're in business.
And the back now goes in motion. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Gators. So what happened there? The defense just lost track of the tight end down the goal line.
I don't know if they were just so focused on defending the goal line they just completely forgot about the tight end. That'll be probably the easiest touchdown throw and catch of the game we see all day.
Good job dealing with the footing. The PAT is good. The PAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. That excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
He went backwards on 1st down, so 2nd and long from the 24. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. Tackle is made, but that's good for a 1st down to the 47.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy that can run it. Do not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. He started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws. Justin Herbert. Of course, enough said, we see it every NFL Sunday what he can do. 4-year starter for the Ducks. We're still seeing these Ducks quarterbacks being able to throw the football.
The clock has stopped. We've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He'll earn the 1st down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
You know, offensive linemen. Breathe. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
The Ducks will line up on 1st and 10. Offense looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab. Defense makes the stop after the completion.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Touchdown, Ducks. Made the defense look slow that time. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT.
Oh, what a play. Man, this defense, they better watch out for this tight end today. It's proven right there how easily he can slip behind and get lost in coverage. And if that happens, this quarterback's going to find him and make you pay.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. Look at him run through those tacklers. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Florida offense retakes the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead or play it safe.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
Pressure comes, and once again, no escape. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. The Gators will have to punt this one away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. The offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quick completion to the tight end. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36. And the offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they add to their lead. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Gators will kick it away to get us going in the 2nd half. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Offense getting set. It's second down. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Goes to his right side there for the completion. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. The shotgun running play call. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. Third and short now from the 44. Can he get there on the ground? And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a first down.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Snags the quick throw. Breaking free at the 35. Good enough for first down yardage.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
The Ducks getting set on 1st and 10. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Extending the play now. Gets loose on the scramble and picks up a decent gain. Short of the first down though.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Now it's second down here. They'll test the right side here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Makes a quick catch. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense. Waiting just the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
No problem. Knocks it right through. And that will extend their lead even further.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's what the offense will take over. The Gators offense retakes the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And they're finally able to stop him. The great execution on the screen pass fooled the defense there.
Well, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards in the first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And now the handoff. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Second down, looking to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Pressure is coming. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Settled for a field goal last time out. Can they open things up on this possession? A pop pass on the jet sweep. Tackled up near midfield at the 48.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down.
You call a quick out on 3rd down, I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that 1st down.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. With the score, Oregon 27, Florida 14.
The Ducks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And at 1st down, they go right back to him. Finding space at the 20. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Oregon. Game-breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense.
Chris, that back was able to find that crease in the defense. Let's give credit to the big fellas up front for creating that crease. They all played a key role in that score.
The offense is out there. Here comes a 2-point conversion attempt. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And he'll set up to throw. And he's got it. So the two-point try is successful, and they build the lead even further. Now they get set to kick it away.
Oregon 35, Florida 14.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over.
First and 10.
And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
On third down, it's a handoff. Brought down at the 28, and it's good enough for a first down.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
They'll try the option play here. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Gets into space at the 50. Running right through tacklers. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Florida. Just ran away from the defense.
Just all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery.
Well, Chris, as you know, this is one of the toughest things to do in all of football, trying to recover the onside kick. But let's give credit to the hands team there for coming down with that ball for the return unit.
And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. The back's got it. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
Well, this is where you really rely on your offensive line. Late in the game, you got the lead. You got to run the football. They know you're going to run the football. Get behind that big offensive line, run that running back, make sure he protects the football, and you got a great chance at a victory.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. On the run here, lets it go. Caught quickly. That's a big gain. The offense is threatening that. Spot the ball at the 22.
Oh, big hookup here. They're forced to throw the ball on third down, and the connection's going to keep this drive alive, and also, more importantly, just keep that clock moving.
And the Ducks will have 1st and 10 here. They'll use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here.
Great job by the running back is staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the fourth quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to really secure victory here.
Tight end goes in motion. Give it to the back again. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. Crucial third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Trying to make the first with a wide receiver run. He's got some room. Can he get there? And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
Chris, I'm just thinking back to our conversation with the defensive coordinator this week, and these are the kind of plays that he expected. So he's not necessarily surprised to see it, but his defense did look a little bit lost on that play, and it cost him. He got a first down.
Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. And the quarterback just kneels down. Now, wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. The coach is not feeling the field goal attempt. They're going for it on 4th and goal here. Handoff here from the shotgun. So the win streak continues. Kirk, this team could have gone either way after that